Join Scenic for the ultimate Europe river cruising experience on board a Scenic spaceship, the finest river cruise ships ever built. Travelling along Europe's grand waterways between Budapest and Amsterdam, you'll explore numerous ports, from grand imperial cities to charming medieval villages. Unpack only once and delight in the luxurious amenities of your 5-star floating hotel. Relax and soak up the never-ending views from the privacy of your full-size balcony suite, which at the press of a button turns into our exclusive Scenic Sun Lounge. Choose from our range of fine dining experiences: the elegant crystal dining, Portobello's fine Italian, the River Cafe, al fresco style, a degustation at Table La Rive, or be served by your private butler in your suite. You'll enjoy the comfort and space of the lounge and public areas. Perhaps relax and unwind in the Wellness Centre. Join our guides for an in-depth tour at each unique location. We even include personal headsets so you won't miss any of their expert commentary. With Scenic Tailor-Made, you can design your experience to what interests you most. History, art and culture, food and wine, architecture or horticulture, and you can do this on foot or on bike. The choice is yours to wander at your own pace, stop and start wherever you wish, linger as long as you like, and explore a little further on your own.
The smaller towns that we visited were the most interesting.
And so much history and cobbled streets and beautiful old buildings, absolutely unbelievable.
We didn't have to worry about anything. Queuing up, we didn't have to do that. They got our tickets for us and we just walked into everything.
For those travelling from east to west, our journey begins in the enchanting city of Budapest. Located on the edge of the Danube and featuring striking architecture, this city is one of the most beautiful capitals in all of Europe and is often referred to as the Paris of the East. It is here you'll be welcomed aboard your exclusive Scenic spaceship for the journey of a lifetime. Get to know your fellow guests and crew over a cocktail before enjoying a special welcome dinner. Budapest puts on a show as we leave this remarkable city, taking in the dazzling display of city lights along the Danube. The grand city of Vienna awaits with its unique vibrance and flair. In the evening, we've included an exclusive private concert for Scenic guests in the spectacular Palais Liechtenstein. Musicians, opera singers and ballet dancers will fill this special evening with enchanting performances. A simple, wonderful experience and sure to be the highlight of your stay in Vienna. The following day, enjoy the chance to personalise your cruising experience with your choice of Scenic free choice activities. Choose to take a day tour to the nearby town of Bratislava, relatively undiscovered by many tourists. The charming city of Bratislava in Slovakia is full of friendly locals and has a certain laid-back charm about it. Walk in the footsteps of royalty as we take you on a specially guided tour of the spectacular Schönbrunn Palace, the former summer residence of the imperial family. This magnificent palace is considered to be one of the most beautiful Baroque palaces in all of Europe. See the famed Spanish riding school, or take a tour of some local markets and taste the delights of Vienna with one of Scenic's own onboard chefs. Cruising through the Wachau Valley, we arrive in Dürnstein, one of the most charming villages of this famous wine region. It was here in the castle overlooking the village that Richard the Lionheart was imprisoned in the 12th century. You can explore the village in your own time using your personal Scenic tailor-made device. For a change of pace, why not take one of our electric bikes and enjoy a guided ride along the banks of the Danube before meeting your Scenic spaceship in Melk. where we discover the magnificent and grandiose Benedictine Abbey, a remarkable building with gold leaf walls, a 640-foot-long imperial corridor, and a spectacular fresco ceiling. We finish the day with scenic sundowners, enjoy a cocktail as we overlook the stunning Wachau Valley. The following day, Scenic guests will enjoy more scenic free choice activities. You will take a special excursion to the stunning city of Salzburg, surrounded by the Austrian Alps and known as the birthplace of Mozart. Here you will enjoy a scenic and rich exclusive event. Salzburg is also the setting for The Sound of Music, which was filmed here in 1964, and Scenic have crafted a scenic and rich event to showcase the unforgettable music from the film. This performance is exclusive to Scenic. We then sail to Regensburg and take a trip back in time. First settled in 500 BC, Regensburg is one of Germany's finest preserved cities, and its architectural gems are testament to its long history and past grandeur. Reach Nuremberg and admire the Justice Palace and Imperial Castle rising above the Old Quarter. Our free choice activities will include a visit to the Documentation Centre, where we dedicate time to the history of World War II. Or perhaps you would prefer a taste of Nuremberg, where you can sample some of the region's culinary delights. Continuing on, we explore charming Bamberg, a uniquely preserved medieval town that captivates guests immediately. Bamberg is a city with a very special atmosphere. 1,000 years of history are united and preserved in this UNESCO World Heritage Site. Visit Wurzburg and enjoy the freedom to choose your day's activities with our scenic free choice inclusions. Drive along the picturesque romantic road to the medieval town of Rothenburg, or take a guided tour of Wurzburg and the magnificent palace acclaimed for its Baroque architecture. And to ensure your cultural experience is complete, we introduce you to a European village where you can live a day in the life of a local. Continue to Rüdesheim, one of the most visited palaces in Germany. Admire its natural beauty, ancient castles, fine wine, and experience Siegfried's Mechanical Musical Museum before heading towards the dramatic Rhine Gorge. Our cruise along this stretch of the river will be a major highlight of our journey. Relax on your private balcony and marvel at the stunning vistas around every bend. Enjoy catching sight of fairy tale castles, ideally perched on hilltops overlooking this dramatic gorge. In fact, 21 medieval castles are along this stretch of the river. In the evening, enjoy a special visit to Marksburg Castle. Built in the 12th century and inhabited for over 700 years, Marksburg Castle is in the most original state of any castle on the Rhine. Explore the castle on a guided tour before experiencing a night of entertainment accompanied by a traditional medieval German dinner. Sail towards the grand city of Cologne, where you'll marvel at the colossal cathedral, the largest in Germany. Here you have the free choice to tour the old town with its beautiful squares and historic monuments. Or you can choose a guided tour of Dusseldorf with its eclectic mix of Gothic and modern architecture. Our journey ends in the lively city of Amsterdam with its unique cafes, picturesque canals, and world-class museums. Here you'll enjoy your choice of scenic free choice activities, including a cruise through the city's fascinating canals or a visit to the windmills at Zanzi-Schans. Amsterdam is a city made for bikes, and Scenic's electric bikes and tailor-made devices are the perfect way to explore the city. This brings us to the end of our magnificent Jewels of Europe river cruise from Budapest to Amsterdam. For those who would like to extend their journey, why not join the ship early and take a longer 21-day cruise starting in the Black Sea and travelling to Budapest. This cruise can be combined with our pre-tour journey to Bucharest, Gallipoli and Istanbul in Turkey. And if you have already travelled the Great Rhine and Danube rivers, why not explore further into the Netherlands and Belgium on a 7-day tulip time cruise, or enjoy a cruise along the romantic Moselle River? Cruise on board a scenic spaceship from the lively city of Amsterdam along the stunning Rhine and Moselle rivers. Explore Bruges, one of Western Europe's most beautiful medieval cities. The picturesque market squares, dreamy canals and old whitewashed almshouses of Bruges evoke a world long since gone. Or visit the compact seaport city of Antwerp. Discover the world-class shopping, galleries and historical monuments before sampling some of Belgium's famous beer. Our journey takes us along the magnificent Moselle River to Trier, one of Germany's oldest and most beautiful cities. Stroll through history to sites dating back to Roman times. In the afternoon, enjoy an afternoon cocktail whilst taking in stunning views of the Rhine and Moselle rivers from the impressive Ehrenbreitstein Fortress at a signature Scenic Sundowner event. Cruise through the magnificent Rhine Gorge with its stunning vistas of fairy tale castles perched on steep vine-covered slopes before arriving in the picturesque university town of Heidelberg, where you will enjoy breathtaking views over the township from the Heidelberger Schloss Castle. In the evening, enjoy a private concert at the Baroque Rastatt Palace. This event is exclusive to Scenic and will be a night you will never forget. Rastatt Palace is the oldest Baroque residence in the German Upper Rhine area and was built in 1700 according to the example of the French Palace of Versailles. A taste of France awaits as our journey takes us to the crossroads of Europe, Strasbourg. Soaring over the town is the famous Cathedral de Notre Dame, boasting magnificent stained glass windows and the astronomical clock. Choose from a walking tour of Strasbourg, including La Petite France, an excursion to the French Alsace Rhine region, or shop with a chef on a tour and tasting at a local market. You can choose a free choice excursion deep into the mystical Black Forest, where you will discover how people lived and worked in the forest for the past 400 years. Straddling the Rhine and sitting in the northernmost corner of Switzerland is Basel. The old town remains the heart of the city and is a maze of fine streets and squares. Arriving in Basel, this brings us to the end of our journey along the Great Rhine and Moselle rivers. We look forward to welcoming you on board a scenic spaceship soon. Europe in all-inclusive luxury, so wonderfully scenic.